Hey guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another Summoners War video. If you guys have noticed, I didn't post a lot of siege battles this week. And maybe that's a good thing because it doesn't get too many views anyways. I kind of winged a lot of them because we ended G3, we didn't get into tournament, so I didn't feel the urge of trying to get a 10-10. And also, the timing of it isn't that great because the tournament style is really quick. If I don't get in my attacks early, there's a fairly good chance that the battle ends early. So I didn't want that happening. Like I said, I've been winging it a lot, so the victory rate has not been great. But I'll try to make that up with the video today that could help a lot of early mid-game players that do want to improve in Siege. Now, this is my Korean account, so you can see I'm in the guild Queendom, and currently it's a P2 guild. I do think it's a little low. I do want to at least maybe be in a G1 guild, and we might be doing that once the new season starts after receiving all the rewards. This is something that a lot of people don't do, especially in your early mid game. I do think you should do it, but for some people it might be just lazy. Others might not have the resources because it takes a lot of mana to do it, or some people just never knew about it, or maybe even feels like it's cheating, and that's moving runes. I am not a huge fan of moving runes myself, but sadly is inevitable in higher siege in most cases, especially if you're lacking runes, because in reality you just don't have enough runes for all your units, well, at least premium runes. So it happens a lot and it's not regulated by Comp2us in the game in any way. We know it's happening, right? We know people do it, and that includes me as well. So is this a good video letting you guys know or telling you guys to do it as well? Some people might call it cheating, but is it really cheating if there's no rule about it? I don't think so. At least for now. Maybe it'll change later, because this definitely helps you get a better win rate. I am making this video for you guys so that you could get your 10-10, just a better record, because for some people a better record might be something you're striving for because you want to move to a higher guild. In this account, I'm going to be showing you guys three offenses that I use a lot, that I started using a lot to get at least 3 wins. So let's go look at that together. You guys will notice that we are going to be missing a set, at least for 1 unit in all of those teams, and that means those are the units that's sharing the runes. For some background on this account right now, siege-wise, I am running 5 defenses. It does seem like a lot, but his rune quality, or my rune quality now, does support 5. Although the defense log doesn't look too great, I thought that I was really surprised that we were losing a lot more. As you can see here, like 2-4, 2-3. But I guess stacking is really a thing, right? There's a reason why guilds stack the same defense, and if you're in this level of siege, you know, P2, G1, it's actually really hard to find guilds that stack or coordinate towers to have like similar defenses. So I guess due to that, expecting the best victory rate is not optimal, but at least it is getting wins. I guess it's fair to show you guys the runes to convince you guys why I think I was expecting wins. So this one I thought it would do a lot better, but I do think the Clara being on Swift is the better, I don't know better, but it's the defense that gains more wins. But this one, sadly, Adriana is on Swift. Then we have the Clara on Despair Shield. And then finally we have an Odin. I try to make a tanky Odin on Violent Will. I just noticed that this is not scaled up. Maybe that's the issue, because that's a lot of damage, 5 skill ups. Then we have this one here, Chandra Zen, where Zen goes first, Swift Will. I didn't go with Violent because the Violent was not too quick, or if I used the quick one, then sadly that was it for Violent runes. But there's Zen. There's then Chandra on Despair Revenge, and then the Isabel on Violent Will. I actually use this team a lot in Siege offense, which is something that you guys should do too, because if you're focusing, some of your best runes are on 5 defenses in this level, you probably don't have that many great runes left. So using this team in offense probably has a higher chance of giving you a win in Siege battles. The 3 offenses that I want to show you guys today are these 3 up here. This is also a offense that I use, but it doesn't really share runes. As you can see, everything is runed. But then here, The first one, Myrne, Dova, Lucian, common team. For some people, this could be a sure win, right? Due to the Myrne, Lucian hits really hard, but Myrne does not have runes, and that's because it does take the shared rune, which is the fastest Swift set. Just keep in mind, you guys have to know the speed of each of these units because you want to tune the other 2 units on that unit's speed. So you can't just say, oh, I have a 210 plus 210 speed Swift set, because the set gives you what, 25% more speed? And that is based on base speed. So all of these units here have different base speed. So Myrne has 107, the Rauk has 108, and then the Madeline Cookie has 103. So make sure that you switch the runes, see its total speed with that rune set, and then properly tune each unit based on that team. Make sure the other 2 units are runed because you don't want to be sharing runes all over the place. So here the Dova, it's 207 speed. I try to get as much speed up effect. Yeah, 21% here and then 10% here. So that's 31% because Myrne's skill 3 does not give a boost. Sadly, this was my second fastest Swift set after giving all the Swift sets to the defense. And frankly, because these teams were built after the defense was created, other than that fastest Swift set, I do think there is a small speed gap between Dova and Myrne. And then finally, the Lucian is just a fat Lucian, the fattest I could get him. Now, right now, the fastest Swift set I believe is on Escher because I used the rune for an offense. It's not that quick, as you guys can see, 223. It might have been the fastest left over after creating the defenses. I can't really recall. With this, the Myrne has plus 206 speed. So 313, and then you can see here Dova has 307. So a 6 speed difference. I don't think the 31% speed of effect will be the perfect tuning, but it worked. I used it last siege, and like I said, I got 10-0 last siege, so it did give me the win. But frankly, in this level, there's a lot of slow defenses, even if you think that it's built fast, just due to rune quality difference. Second one is Garou, Rauk, Verd. Now this is a little harder to tune because I don't think the swap accounts for Verdahill's passive boost. So it looks like this gives you a 40% boost, right? So I don't know how fast really these two have to be, but I do think they're a little slow. I think to be safer, Garou should be around 230, 240, and then the Verd should be 220, 230. In my opinion, because I do believe I did get cut once. But yeah, you can see that these two are already runed up, Vampire Nemesis, and then a Violent Revenge build for the Verd on a crit damage build. Now, when the Rauk takes this set, I believe it's 1 speed faster because there is a 1 speed base speed difference compared to the Myrne. No, still 206. I guess 105, or sorry, I guess 107 and 108, the difference of 25%. Right, 25% more speed. Yeah, it's like in the decimals, so it probably rounds down. The additional speed does not change, but it is still 1 speed faster than Myrne due to the base speed. And finally, this one was actually the hardest to rune because the boost from Madeline Cookie is not that great, 15%. So these 2 units have to be decently fast. So they're both on Swift. So Swift broken, at least 70% crit rate because you only get a 30% boost from the Madeline Cookie. And then finally, and also Swift broken Taru. I really need 20% crit rate because the boost gives you 30% and then the bonus from skill 3 gives you 50% to get 100%, but it worked last week, so I am using it the way it is. Now, Madeline Cookie will be significantly slower compared to the Rauk or Myrne because the base speed is different by 4 or 5 depending on the unit you compare it to. So plus 205. That's actually not that much. I thought it would be higher. But I guess it's just a 1 speed difference. I mean, at least 1 speed difference that was added. The overall speed, you can see that's much slower, right? 308 speed. But with 308 speed, with the 15% boost, I needed the Covenant to be at least this speed, which is decently fast, and also the Taru this speed. And thankfully, Taru is a little easier to rune due to his insane base speed. Now, will I even outspeed here? I'm not even sure. We have a 19 to a 24. We might outspeed. The Zen is actually slower because it is on will. So we could outspeed here. Let's try it out. Oh, we got outsped. That's really bad for us. So let's stun here. Dang it. Can Covenant kill the Isabel? Yes, obviously. 46%. Okay, that's good. He's moving next. So, but he's the tankiest. But I know we can't kill him. My Taro does not hit close to 50k. It's like 44k right now. 40, what? It's damage reduction from something. Wow. Oh my goodness, this is bad. Oh my goodness. Dang it. The revenge set that I gave him is actually working. We need to stun here. Okay. Another counter, pushback. Oh, this is bad. Don't counter here. Oh, okay, we lost. Yeah, there's that. Some people are kind of lazy, so they don't even want to do this. I understand. Only for the ones that really want to get that 10-0 should be doing this to get a better win rate. Dang it. Wait, they're all tanky though. Let's see if we could kill this guy. Oh, I don't think we could kill him. He's so tanky. Because of the freaking passive that he takes less damage against units that's slower than him. Oh, we're screwed. But this is not the optimal defense you'll hit with these offenses. I'm just using them as tests to show how it works. Okay, maybe we find some from our members. Yeah, even something like this, right? I don't know how tanky that Nikki will be, but the optimal way is to kill Nikki first because Nikki has the attack buff. Oh yeah, see? Nikki might be dead right here. Yeah, okay. And then you probably want to kill Dominic because Dominic has the multi-hits and Garo then could later solo. So the Violent Proc helps there where it allows us to take another turn. So now Dominic does not do a lot of damage, right? Oh, but it went for Vert, sadly. We have heal blocks, so I'm not going to use skill 1 anyways. We don't heal. Nice kill, and then we just go for the Perna. Yeah, see? And that's how I'll use this offense. Just go against slow teams that are going for some kind of nuke because they're squishier in that way. But you know that they could be slower because you have the better lead, right? Garo lead is a fire 30% lead. Oh, the Marinade, right? We had a Marinade one. I think that one hits decently hard. So we can even hit things like this. If this is not on Swift, I don't know. But we have a decently fast Marinade, so let's try it out. But they have a better lead too. It's fine. There you go. Now, if you don't have Marinade, it could be a different team. It could be Susano, Konomiya, Lucian. It could be something like that. Or if you don't have Marinade but you have Dova, it could be the Jin or the Gin that's coming out in the Hall of Heroes. Dova, Lucian. And then the Dova will be the unit that you'll be switching runes. I know everybody doesn't have these LD4s, so there are replacements, just letting you guys know. So we do outspeed. So with the speed boost, can the Dova take the turn? It does. It gives the attack buff to Lucian, and then we just go for the kill. Easy. So those are the 3 teams at the very least if you're in early mid game. Now if you're, again, I understand that if you're in early mid game, your account might not be that old. You might not have these LD4s. However, I'm fairly confident that I've been playing for at least 100, 200 days now because you get so many scrolls that you could have these units here. Some are free to play. And then up here, like I said, there are replacements. Just replace these 2 with Susano Konomiya or the Jin Dova or the Mirinei Tion. They're replacements. But if you do make those replacements, for example, if you don't have Mirinei, Dova, Konomiya, those units will be the one that takes the Swift set. But if you do have Mirinei, then the Mirinei will take the Swift set. And then the second unit will also have to be decently fast. Like I said, Mirinei does not have a boost. So you really have to rely on that speed up effect if there is a speed gap. That was it for this video, guys. I hope that this video helped. Like I said, I've heard people say that this feels like cheating. Or maybe they're just saying that because they don't like the fact that you could switch around runes. Because technically, right now, in reality, I know a lot of people don't like to hear it because it really only pertains to G3 and up guilds, is that most times defense loses, right? So by sharing runes, by allowing you to switch runes, it allows the offensive side to even have an upper advantage when they're already winning. But outside of G3, everybody is getting wrecked by violent procs, right? So I don't know. There's a black and white. There's a good and bad. It's really Comp2Us's decision to decide on what they want to do with this. But at least for now, it's allowed. So I'm just telling you guys that you guys can take advantage of it this way in the offensive side. So why not try it out? And these were some of the common offenses that I would do it in. Anyways, that was it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys are looking forward to the next season. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.